Now, does anyone know who the Proud Boys are? Now, according to the Southern Poverty Law Center, they self-describe themselves as Western chauvinists. Western chauvinists would be, chauvinists for Europeans, spreading an anti-white guilt agenda. So in Salem, Oregon, a police officer was captured on video telling the Proud Boys to hide inside a building because they were about to be tear gassed. The officer said he was warning them discreetly because he didn't want protesters to see police play favorites. Let's watch this.
You guys should treat either inside pretty soon, or in your vehicle somewhere where it's not a violation. I don't think so we don't look like we're playing favorites. We can go interior.
Now, recent police violence, and it's not just recent, it has been for a long time. It goes back to training. It's about how you're trained and what attitude you're supposed to have when you go on the streets. The police's attitude from what we see is that the average citizen, especially the average citizen who is a minority in an urban center, they are the enemy. And we are all Americans. Nobody should be the enemy of another person. But that's kind of how the police look at it. Now, recent violence by the police have made many people observe and ask, are they getting enough training? Well, it turns out, we looked into this here at Bradshaw Live, and it turns out you don't need much training to be a police officer. In fact, cosmetologists require 936 more training hours than police officers in the state of California. 936 more hours to go wash and blow hair and give a skin treatment than to be a police officer. Now, in California and many other states across the country, individuals working in many industries must be properly trained if they're to do their jobs legally. It just makes sense. So in California, cosmetologists, they undergo 1,600 hours of training. In that same state in California that says somebody who does hair, put your hair up, put your hair down, gives you a skin treatment, maybe some makeup on your face, 1,600 hours to know how to do that job. But to be a police officer in California, only 664 training hours. That's less than half the amount of training it takes to be a cosmetologist as it takes to be a cop in California. Now, to be eligible for a cosmetology license in New York, you must complete over 1,000 hours of education and training. But to become a New York Police Department officer, an individual must complete only 595 hours of training. In North Carolina, barbers need 1,520 hours of training. Police officers in North Carolina only need 620 hours. And in Florida, interior designers must have 1,760 hours of training to get licensed, to figure out if you need a couch that should be mauve, it should be marine blue, it should be green, it should be polka dot. 1,760 hours to figure out colors and where couches go. But police officers in Florida only need 770 hours of training, which really goes to show why America has these problems. It is a training problem, and it is an attitude problem about the police going out into our communities. We have to change the policing. In order to change the policing, we have to train better, and we have to send our cops out with different attitudes. It's my opinion. Thanks for watching. For more Bradshaw Live, like and subscribe to our YouTube channel.